Hello, welcome to White Davy Gardening and Worm Farm. If you like my channel, please press the subscribe button. This container contains the worms that were in my my Canadian nightcrawler bin. I see I still have a lot of pot worms in this food source. Remember, this is the material that I blended to feed the worms. So what I'm going to be doing with these worms, I'm going to be extracting them. I don't want the food source, just the worms. And I'm going to be putting them in this material here because it is almost finished worm casting, almost ready for harvesting. And I want the worms to finish processing whatever food scraps is in here. So whether it is food scraps or finished compost, I want the worms to work on that. So I am extracting these worms and putting them in here so that they can go through it. I'm going to give them I'm going to allow them maybe say 2 weeks to work on the material that is in here. So 2 weeks in this bin, and then I will extract them and put them in another bin that is almost ready for harvest. So let's see what these guys are going to do in 2 weeks with the material that is in here. For whatever remains in here, I'm going to put this bin back into the Canadian nightcrawler bin so that the rest of the worms that are in the Canadian nightcrawler bin can move over into this. So I'm just gonna cover it over. It's dark in this region because I took down the light that was there because I need to relocate the light, move it a little further away from the bin, the worm bins, because they're making the worm bin at the top there, top shelf, very hot, and it's drying out the bin too fast. So I'm going to have to relocate the light. So that is why it is so dark in this region. I'll just leave this partially covered. I know there might be some Canadian nightcrawler hatchlings in here. It's hard to be certain because when they are very small, sometimes they tend to look like the redwigglers, but it doesn't really matter because all I am doing is using these worms to finish processing this material. So I'm just going to cover these guys over. They will go down on their own. So between 1 and 2 weeks is all I'm giving them to finish processing this material, and then I will put a container with food scraps in there and use that method to extract them. So if you enjoy this video and you would like to see more, please take a moment to give me a thumbs up. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe and turn on your notification for more updates like these. Yeah man, time for grow.